Alrighty guys, so today's upper body, split one of our routine. We hit our 195.8 this morning for our current cutting little goal. Tomorrow's my birthday, so we reached our goal in the time frame we put on, so now we get to go ahead and go through a small little maintenance period. Just trying to maintain between like 195, 197. We just want to float in there until after Thanksgiving, and then we're going to go ahead and cut back down a little bit, see if we can hit maybe 190, 192 before New Year's. 190 would be preferable, but we'll see how it goes. So with that, I'm excited. I've got to eat a bit today. Feel much more energized, full. Just those plus sides being back into maintenance and not in a deficit. So today's workout's probably going to be quite a bit better. Pretty excited about it. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alrighty guys, so bench today, we're looking to increase some volume and then get a couple back down sets in like we're talking about. So we went bar 10 reps, 95 10 reps, 135 10 reps, 185 10 reps. That all got me really warmed up, got a pump going already in the chest, a little bit of pre-exhaustion going. So then when we got to 225, we hit a nice solid set of 5, then 3, 2, or 3, 3, 2, 1. And that was at our maximum effort for 225, just hitting those reps, nice and slow, nice and controlled. Then we went ahead and back down to 135, And we hit that for a couple back down sets there, just for as many reps as we could do in each one of those sets, but super slow, really controlled, really looking for that time under tension. And man, oh man, my chest feels pumped up. So that was one of the big changes we're looking to make coming into this week. And lining up now with the diet, it's going to be perfect. We're going to be able to get a bunch of extra volume in. We got some energy to burn. So I think it's going to do real good on the chest. Now that we're going into our 10th week of this training block, the first 8 weeks, I actually got quite a bit weaker in the chest. And compared to everything else, kind of was able to pick up. My chest kind of just fell behind and does not like the minimum amount of work that I've been putting into it. But my back, on the other hand, really liked it. My calves like the increased volume they're getting. So we'll see how this goes now in another 8-week block. See if our bench press starts to go back up and our chest thickness starts to go back up. Now that we're done with bench press, we got that all sorted out. We're on to cable flies, second movement for chest today. So I'm going to take the weight of these down a little bit, look to increase my rep count, and really look to get the hardest possible squeeze I can get. I feel like I made progress in the flies themselves and the weight I was moving. I was able to work up to 40 pounds, which is quite a bit. But I feel like my form and like my overall chest activation kind of decreased with it because I was more worried about moving the heavy weight than I was really focused on working the muscle. So let's go ahead and get into these. Y'all, so now that we're done with flies, got a chasey chest pump going on. Now we move into our back movement for today, which is lat pull downs, wide bar, wide grip. So I'm going to decrease the weight to 110 pounds, but I'm going to increase sets by 1 to 4 sets. We're going to shoot for 20 reps here. I might have to decrease the weight a little more to get to 20 reps, but we'll find out. So let's go ahead and get these things going. Alright guys, so I've been having some good results with hitting biceps for 3x15 on 2 different days with 2 exercises each day. So I'm interested to see if a volume increase is going to be more effective versus more and more load. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to 4x20 for my easy bar curls. Get a little more volume in, but I'm going to go from 60 pounds down to 40 pounds and see how that feels for a while. And just try to take some of the loaded tension out of the bicep ligaments because they do feel a little tender, and I want to try to make sure I keep my elbows healthy. Alright guys, so we're done with easy bar curls on the cables. Going to 40 pounds but 20 reps for 4 sets. Freaking brutal. Ridiculous difference in the way the pump feels. So the fatigue level actually feels quite a bit higher. I'm not going to try to increase the volume yet on our hammer curls. And I'm going to try to stay at the same weight now, which is 25 pounds, which is pretty heavy, at least for me. And just try to shoot for that minimum of 12. If I could get the 20, cool. But for now, with the increase on that, if I could hit even 12, I'm going to be super happy. And then we'll just slowly start working on getting those moved up as we go. Alrighty, y'all, so we're done with curls. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to tricep extensions. 60 pounds on the stack. We are feeling beat. Extra volume, crazy pump, extra fatiguing, feeling it, loving it. So this is where it's hard. This is where we dig in. We're just making the gains. When it gets hard, you got to push. So let's get to it. Let's keep this progress rolling. Alrighty, y'all. We're making some progress today. You know what? I can feel it too. The arm pump today, we're starting to get into the point to where my sleeves are actually starting to be tight and like taken up with my arm. So, arms are growing, loving it. I'm excited about that because this is an extra large shirt. My waist getting much smaller. For example, like when I started this, I had just bought these shorts and they were tight, like tight. And they're 36s. And now, that's how much I've lost off my waist. So, that's a difference of, what, 37 pounds. So, we are crushing it. But now, we're on to dumbbell side raises, dumbbell rear flies. So, we're going to go ahead and hit these side raises, keep them light, look for some volume. This delta insertion, I might end up actually trying to make a doctor's appointment, see what's going on with it, see if I actually like tore it or something. Or partial tear, I should say. Or if it's just pissed off, irritated, inflamed. It's been months now. I went super light, gave it like 2 months worth of time to recover. It feels better, but it still hurts quite a bit during certain arm movements. Or should I say arm angles. So, but let's get these things knocked out and get on out of here. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and move into dumbbell rear flies. Today I'm going to do a little different. I'm doing bent over and seated instead of the chest supported version. Just throw in a little mixture. Man, oh man. Today, awesome workout. Crazy pump, mean ass sweat. My pumps haven't felt this good in a few weeks because of the deficit, but I am all carved up today. For lunch I had 2 burgers, buns, cheese, 2 potatoes that are turned into french fries. It was like 1,400 calories in a single meal. So, That felt freaking awesome today. Stomach's a little unsettled from all the food, but some of it might be also too. I decided to dry scoop my pre-workout today, so that might be part of the bubble gut issues. But with that, guys, we're crushing it. I'm happy that this insertion doesn't hurt too bad today. It only kind of twinged twice all day today. So I'm happy with that. The extra volume for chest, the lat pull downs, and the first set of curls feels awesome. That's going to be a great start into our next 8-week cycle here. So I'm excited to see where we are 8 weeks from now. So with that, make sure you guys are working on your goals. And most of all, just don't be a lazy fuck.